Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Divas Gettin Raw, episode number 82. We're in Chicago.
Yeah, and right before even Raw began, Jerry the King Lawler was walking down the ramp. Then all of a sudden, CM Punk comes out of nowhere and starts beating up on Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah.
He is really mad. CM Punk is very bitter because Lawler disrespected him when The Rock was in town, like a few months ago. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, no, totally. And so
Cole tells us about what happened pre-show, and then Justin announces Sheamus. Sheamus comes out.
And then Sheamus is he can't wait to end
Night of Champion.
Night of Champion. He wants to end Alberto Del Rio for good, and then Punk comes out and Punk basically shuts up Sheamus, and then
the crowd goes wild.
The crowd goes wild because he is in his hometown, and he talks about Jerry the King Lawler, how Jerry the King Lawler still disrespected him, and also that last week Cena saved Jerry the King Lawler from being attacked by Punk, and that goes to show that Cena basically disrespected Punk. It's
Absolutely,
like, oh no, totally, that's not cool. And then Sheamus turns around and puts Punk in his place, and then AJ Lee comes out, the general manager.
Making two matches.
Champ versus Champ, CM Punk versus Sheamus, and then Alberto Del Rio versus Cena. Next up, we have Randy Orton versus Dolph Ziggler. And I thought this was pretty good. Orton, he goes for the RKO, but misses. He rolls up Ziggler, and then Ziggler rolls him up using the rope for a 3 count.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened.
Bad. So, in place of Jerry the King Lawler, we have Miz.
Miz comes down and does
commentary. So we have a tag team match, Rey Mysterio, Sin Cara, that's so cool, 2 of the masked men in wrestlers versus Lord Tensai and Cody Rhodes. And Rey Mysterio, he hits a 619 on Cody.
Lethal.
Yes, it was bad.
He tags in Cara.
Sets in Sin Cara, who hits a swanton on Cody for the win. Ooh. And we have the anger management continues between Kane and Daniel Bryan. Yeah, what was it? The whole session was about trust. So so the therapist had Daniel Bryan lean back and
like a
leap of faith, and have Kane to catch him. But Daniel Bryan had to trust Kane to catch him, and shockingly, Kane did catch Daniel Bryan.
They both surprised us.
So next up, we're supposed to see the champ versus champ, Sheamus and CM Punk, but then CM Punk comes out. He's like, today's Labor Day, which I assume all you people took, obviously have the day off from work. So you know what? I'm allowed to have days off from work. It's in my contract that I can have personal days. So you know what? I will have a personal day off.
Plus, CM Punk was a little pissed off that he wasn't the main event. I mean,
exactly.
He's the champ.
Yeah, he's the champ, and he's like, he was very bitter with that. He's just not happy with the night.
So he's taking his personal day.
And he walks out. And AJ is really, really mad. AJ caught him backstage, and AJ's like, you can't leave. You have a match right now. And then Punk goes, oh yeah, you want to try and stop me? Then look in my contract. I could have a day off. So AJ has Swagger fill in with CM Punk. So we have Swagger versus Sheamus. Sheamus, he gets the Texas Cloverleaf on Swagger.
And he taps.
Ooh.
Sheamus for the win.
And Swagger gets really pissed off because later on Monday Night Raw, basically Swagger is taking a personal day too. Yeah, he left. So we have his Eve versus Caitlyn, a Divas match. Layla on commentary. She wants to see her competition. Eve hits the net breaker on Caitlyn and gets the pin. So basically it looks like Eve is in Layla's competition. So, and then we have another anger management segment. And we're told on Twitter to vote, what should Kane and Daniel Bryan do next? Hug it out? Have a
versus match?
Yeah, or have a tag team match.
Or be on a team together for somebody else.
Exactly. So later on we'll see about that.
Let the WWE Universe decide.
Yes. So we have Jinder Mahal versus Ryback. Ryback is still as angry as ever. Ryback overpowers Mahal and hits a marching slam and gets the win.
Whew.
Ryback, watch out. Actually, Jinder Mahal, Ryback is crazy. Next up, we find that WWE Universe, they voted on Twitter. They voted for Kane and Daniel Bryan to hug it out.
This was interesting.
This was really interesting. So Daniel Bryan and Kane, they're in the ring. Clearly, they both did not want to hug it out. It
They
took
were
them a long time. But you know what? They finally hugged it out. And after they hugged it out, you know, they were laughing, they were pushing each other, then all of a sudden it ends up in a fight.
Yeah, it got a little heated after a while.
A little heated because of the hug.
But it was pretty weird.
Yes.
Not gonna lie.
Exactly. So we have Antonio Cesaro. This is a U.S. Championship match. You know, Santino, he wants his title back. So we have Antonio Cesaro versus Santino Marella. So Cesaro hits a big slam on Marella. And it looks like that his girl, what's her name? Oh, I forgot her name. Tried to distract Oksana. Oksana tried to distract Santino. So Santino was being strong at first, but you know, but it was
distractions happen.
Yeah, but it was Antonio that got him for good. So and then we have Heath Slater, one-man band versus Zack Ryder. Broski, great to see him. And you know, Slater thought he had this one in bag, but Ryder, he hits Rough Ryder on Slater for the win.
Yes, he did.
Go Broski. So we have Vicky in the ring. Vicky is very, very, very
She's
angry.
calling out
AJ, the general manager.
She got slapped, and she's showing us the tape from last week, being like, "This is not how a general manager is supposed to act.
Exactly.
You're not supposed to hit me.
Exactly.
I want an apology."
AJ Lee comes out, and she said, oh, "Okay, Vicky, you know, I got off the phone with the board of directors, and they're not happy with my actions for last week, so they demand that I apologize to you." So AJ says, "I'm sorry," but Vicky taunts AJ and says, "No, you don't really mean it. So you can say it again." She says, "I'm sorry," and she says, you know, she still says,
Vicky's
antagonizing her. But then Vicky totally slaps AJ.
Bam.
Exactly, and AJ can't do anything about it, and Vicky slapped AJ again.
Again!
Yeah, getting AJ even more upset. And
AJ is so mad. She just grabbed the chair and just started like
Vicky walked away, and then AJ threw a tantrum. She just wanted to do something so bad to Vicky, but she can't. She can't. She's the general manager. So next up, we have the main event: Cena versus Alberto Del Rio, and this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Oh, by the way, Matt Striker. No. AJ did not know who Matt Striker was, which I thought that was funny. So, yeah, basically she told Matt Striker that the Cena Alberto Del Rio match is a Falls Count Anywhere match. So, wow, this was crazy because the match went from in the ring to backstage.
Do you like what I wrote about it?
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
Exactly.
Exactly. So, yeah. So it ended up backstage, and there was a car parked there. And it looks like Alberto Del Rio was dominating, basically picked Cena up and slammed him on the hood of the car, and you know, Cena fell off, but out of nowhere, Punk comes out.
CM
Punk comes out.
Day.
Exactly, and hits John Cena. You know, I think on the car. What was it? Yeah, basically, and that was basically the end.
Yeah, and Alberto Del Rio picked up the win. And
Alberto Del Rio, 1, 2, 3, he
gets back in the car and it looks like he's with Paul Heyman.
No, he gets in back of the car, holds up his title, and then the windows roll down. Paul Heyman was in that car.
So I don't know.
So we'll see. Yeah, I know.
Is there going to be a Roxy and Punk alliance coming in the future?
Roxy and Punk or Cena triple threat?
We'll
I don't know. We'll see. This was pretty interesting.
And that's pretty much how Raw ended. So we look forward to Nights of Champions.
We look at Nights of Champions. And speaking of Nights of Champions pay-per-view shout-outs.
Highland Park,
Wilkins and Scotty, they're always showing WWE pay-per-views in NYC's Highland Park.
And Richie DeGreg. They have the best promotions for all WWE.
Exactly. Also, I want to give another shout-out to Alex. Happy birthday, girl.
Happy birthday.
Okay, awesome. We'll see you soon.
Baby.
Woo!
All right, and that's it from us. We'll see you next week.
Yes.